Hey everyone, Flying Dutchie here and welcome back to Victoria Free! We are going to play in the beta patch 1.2 and this patch is out for a couple of hours now. There are a lot of bugs still in the game in this patch, so please prepare yourself. And we are going to explore what is new and what has changed, and we are going to try to get achievements, but I think they're going to get broken. But we will find out later in this run. I did a bit of a test run, because we are going to play as Great Britain. Now, we did learn the game, Economic Dominance and the Egalitarian Society objectives. We have one to go for an achievement, and that is the Hegemony. And I think it's a really good idea to play as Great Britain, so that we have this one out of the way. We're gonna play as Great Britain for the Hegemony objective. We just need to conquer the world, really. You can play as these nations, but we will play, of course, as Great Britain. So let me select this. There are a lot of changes, a lot of changes in the game that will change how the game is played. And I will click on Great Britain here. We are number 1 at the start of the game. There are a couple of achievements that Great Britain can do, and we will also go for those. I will show these to you guys soon. The first new thing in this patch is the autonomous investment pool. A portion of your investment pool will now go to private constructions that your pops can make. You can turn this off if you go to the directly controlled investment pool. That is just how it was, but we will of course play with the autonomous investment pool and test it out. See how that is going to be for us. And yeah, let's just jump into the game here. A lot of things you can do with Great Britain at the start. Also the Opium Wars, but I will show that to you guys when we are there. So, welcome to the Hegemony player objective. In this objective you will be given a series of journal entries to complete that will guide you down the path towards creating your own hegemony. Yes. So, Great Britain is, I think, the strongest nation at the start of the game. Maybe not military-wise, because we have 105 regiments, and France is having 195, and Austria is having 200. But if you look at our fleet, we have 150. France is having only 75, and I think that are the biggest ones. So our fleet should protect ourselves from an invasion. Britannia rules the world, not the waves, but we will just rule the world. And I am using some mods. The mod list is in my description of the video. For example, the headquarters of the armies and navies are listed over here, and we have more things up here as well. I think these are very important. So yeah. Welcome to patch 1.2. So, Great Britain starts off with a lot of puppets. We have the Hudson Bay Company. I guess the Columbia District is also under us. Yes, Lower Canada is under us. We own this ourselves. I think we own this ourselves. British Guatemala. We own the Bahamas. We own this tiny deer, the British Gambia. We own Accra over here. Cape Colony is our vassal. We have this under our control, East India Company and these Indian miners, and we own Australia. So, Dutchie, you should colonize. Okay, let's colonize then. Okay, do we have interest everywhere? Almost everywhere. Let's just get ourselves interests everywhere in Africa. Let's get ourselves interest over in Japan. Maybe we already have Mexico this way. Maybe over there. So, we have almost interest almost everywhere. Dutchie, you should start colonizing this, because there is gold. Not gonna happen. We cannot colonize Western Australia, because Western Australia is having claims and an interest there. It's their claim. The same counts for Hokkaido, over here. We cannot colonize this, because Japan, the Japanese shogunate, is having a claim and an interest over here. So apparently, you cannot colonize these easy colonizable states anymore. The same counts over here. You cannot colonize this here because Argentina and Chile are having claims over here. So getting those starting colonies is over. It's not gonna work anymore. You can see that over... Oh yeah, I have of course a different interface. Where are the claims in this one? Oh, here. Claims here. You can see it over there. So we can't colonize it. there is no more state you can colonize if they have a claim. We can still claim the Sahara Desert over here, and I will, because this is the only thing I think you can colonize that has no malaria effect. There's no malaria over here, so we can just colonize this very quickly. It's very poor, but it will look better on the map. And yeah, we are still colonizing over here, but there is still the malaria modifier. So we want to get rid of that, because the only things we can colonize is over here. Don't colonize anything here. Can't colonize here. Can we colonize this? Can we colonize Polynesia? We need the quinine technology. And why do we need the quinine technology? Oh, because they added malaria over here, I think. Severe malaria. Okay. I thought there was no severe malaria over here before. In these islands, so I think that is also new. What about Micronesia here? Yeah. We can't colonize it, guys. You can't colonize this anymore. At the start of the game. Very interesting. So the only things we can colonize are the things that are green, and that is Africa. In Senegal and Zanj. Now I would love to go here, so we have an entry in this part. Because that's the only coastal thing you can colonize at the start on Eastern Africa. I cannot colonize this because the Cape Colony is my puppet. So we could annex it. We could really do, and then we can start colonizing all of this. So I think that is very interesting for us, because there is no malaria in some of these states. So we can get our colonies going. Okay, let's take a look at our technology tree, because that is also very new. As you can see, it looks completely different. Not sure if I like it, to be honest, but we have to deal with it, I guess. And we want to go to quinine, because we want to get rid of the malaria thing, so we can colonize quicker. So let's click this technology. It will queue everything up that we need. So we have colonization already. That goes towards here. So we just need pharmaceuticals, and then we will get to quinine. Now you can see these tooltips here that the max health system is going up with 1 if you want to. And you can see here that we get the private health, insurance law, and over here, public health. Oh wait, that's the same. Private and public health insurance. That's what will be unlocked with this one. So we really want to go here, because then we can colonize quicker. In Africa, which is the only place you can colonize. Unless, of course, we take Chile for our own. And I guess then we can colonize it. Okay, that was that. The new thing over here, if you don't use a mod for your construction, this will look different and better, in my opinion. But then you see two tabs here, your private construction and the autonomous construction, the government construction. So the private constructions will happen with the investment pool money that will come in. And right now they are investing in a railway in the Bahamas. Capitalists. We are not doing anything ourselves. And at the start of the game, we are going to build more construction sectors. Now this is also looking better. Because now you can see the infrastructure of the states where you want to build buildings. Next to the labor. So in Munster and Ulster, we have a lot of labor available. So I guess we are going to build... Well, not 5. Oh, now it's looking better over here, by the way. Can I right-click this away? I can't. I can cancel the expansion. Let's go with 3 here, and let's put 3 in Ulster. Because we have a lot of peasants over there, that can work. And now you can see that we are having 6 government constructions, and at the moment there are 0 private constructions. But they will come up soon, when we start the game. So that is how that is going to work. Let's have a look at the major changes in the laws over here. There are now 6 economic systems in the game. We start with interventionism, which is the normal one, and actually not bad one. And all these economic systems gives a private construction allocation. This one gives 50%, so 50% of our investment pool is going to the private investment pool. and 50% is going to the government investment pool that we can use. Now for traditionalism it is only 25%, agrarianism 50%, laissez-faire 75%, cooperative ownership is new, it's 35%, and command economy disables it. So if we go to the laissez-faire, 75% of our money is out of our hands, and the capitalists and the shopkeepers and all the other people that are having a contribution are going to decide what they are going to build. Now at the normal rate it is that the capitalists give 20% of their income, or dividends, I'm not sure, I think their whole income. No, I'm not sure anymore, but 20% will go toward the investment pool. The aristocrats give 10%, and though they also added that farmers and shopkeepers give 5% to the investment pool. So if you go to traditionalism, for example, it's a very backward system, which gives you less taxation. Then the aristocrats and capitalists just give less percentage to the investment pool. So you never want to go to that one. But if you go to agrarianism, for example, you still have 50% private construction, and your aristocrats give 50% more. So instead of giving 10%, they give 15%. And the capitalists give, instead of 20%, they also give 15% into the investment pool. But the farmers, instead of giving 5%, give 7.5% to the investment pool. So that is how you can shape your country a bit. You can make a agrarianism society and make your farmers and aristocrats pay a lot to your investment pool. Now with this one, the shopkeepers are going from 5% to 7.5%, and capitalists go from 20 to 30% because they get 50% more. So that is how that works with the investment pool thing. So interventionism at the start of the game is a really good thing to pick, in my opinion. Let's start with that one. Which laws are we going to change? Because we are starting with William of Hanover. He's going to die soon. He's 70. And then we get Princess Victoria, the name of the game, based on her. Victoria of Hanover. At the moment we have the Whig Party with the intelligentsia, the bourgeoisie and the industrialists in the cabinet. We could reform it and add the industrialists, no, the armed forces in it. Then we go from this one to this one. But we also get elections very soon, so let's just wait for the elections. Institution-wise, we start with level 2 colonialism. We already have a social security level 1. Education is level 3, but it's religious education, we don't like that. Law enforcement level 1. Health system also level 1, also by the church. So our church is really getting powerful, the Tory party, together with the landed gentry. And maybe we should get rid of our religious schools and make them public. We have a good chance that we will succeed. And I also think that we can get better education. Our education is only 57%, so I think we're gonna do that one, but let's have a look. We have charity hospitals. We will go to public hospitals at some point, but only the trade unions like that. Private health insurance is maybe better than charity, but we can get this when we have completed pharmaceuticals, which we are doing right now. We have no slavery. We have no migration controls. I might get migration controls, but I'm not sure about it. We have some poor laws already for the social security. Women are in the workforce. We have still child labor. We want to go to compulsory primary school, but then we need human rights. We have the rights of assembly, that's fine. We have a dedicated police force, that's also fine right now. So we have colonial resettlement. We have a lot of attraction in unincorporated states. When we go exploitation, I don't think that's good for Great Britain, because it gives less output and less wages. Well, people are migrating. That's completely fine that they do that to the new colonies. We have protectionism. I think that's fine at the moment. Preventionism is fine. We have no home affairs. We can go to National Guard. We do have some bureaucracy available. Get some more battalions that we can get. We have a professional army. We have the appointed bureaucrats for more taxation capacity, which makes the intelligentsia happy. We could also do this one. But I think the appointed bureaucrat is fine right now. And this also gives the church political strength. We could go to total separation. Now, what I will do in this game is not go to multiculturalism, because I cannot stand how slow the game gets, because when you pick this, you get all these pops flooding your country. From all religions, from all cultures, all mixed up. At every tick they need to get recalculated. So I think the furthest I go is cultural exclusion, so that Europeans and English people, so Americans and Australians, I guess, Canadians, can come and migrate. But people from South America, Africa, India, Japan, China, they cannot come. Well, they can come, but they will be discriminated against. So we will go to this one and not go further. Unless we are at the very end, I guess. I think it's good for us to start with public schools. Let's get our education up. Alright. We are well industrialized already. As you can see where London is. In which state is London? This one. The home counties. You can see that we already have 5 universities. We have 10 paper mills, we have some furniture, and in one of the states we should have a motor industries. We have a motor industries in Yorkshire, because we already have railroads everywhere. So we are well on our way to establish ourselves. But that is also really good for us. What did I want to do as well? Take a look at the market over here. Groceries are expensive. Fruit, wood, fabric, glass. And what is very cheap? Our dyes are very cheap. We have way too many dyes. But we do have trade routes, so I guess this will go up soon. Fine arts, wine. And we are making some oil by our whaling stations already. Alright. So yeah, we have almost everything. We have Hanover in our market at the moment. And of course we have all of Canada in our market. This is in our market. And this is in the market. And India. So we have all kinds of nice stuff coming in. We have 60 and 30 army. We have 100 ships over here. And we have a journal entry, the Hanoverian succession. The personal union between Great Britain and Hanover rests upon unstable ground. Different laws of succession guarantee that the union will end upon the death of King William, with the British throne passing to Princess Victoria. We'll complete if King William of Hanover has died. And then we get an event. And the union between us will end. Yeah, we can't stop that, that will happen. Unless, I don't know, that I cannot stop it, but I think it will stop. So that was one thing. We can only colonize things where there is no claim from someone that has a claim and an interest there. So we can only colonize Africa at the start of the game. The second change that I found is that you cannot puppet anymore people that are a major power. I think you could do this before, but I cannot puppet Spain at this point. There is no thing to puppet Spain. If I go there... But maybe that this was already a thing, but I don't think it was. Diplomatic play. Make a puppet. Spain cannot be a puppet type subject due to their rank being major power. So they need to be a minor power, and then you can vassalize them. So that is, I think, new as well. So yeah. Government and the capitalists are going to invest in as well. That will go automatically. How is our technology? We have a maximum of 136 innovation. So we are losing out of a lot of innovation. The thing is, innovation is expensive. So I think we're going to put that in gradually. And go towards our innovation cap. So we can research very quickly. I think that's a good idea to do. We have some authority left. I think I'm gonna put some consumption taxes. We already have a lot of consumption taxes, by the way. Services is a good one. And I think I'm gonna put my interest groups over here. And I cannot suppress them because they are in the army. Cannot bolster you because... Oh, it's costing 200. I think it was 100, right? Not sure anymore. Maybe. We can put a consumption tax on opium. Let's do this. Because we are trading with China, I guess, for opium. Yeah, we are getting level 30 import from Xing, and soon Xing is gonna say, we don't want to do this anymore, so... That will happen very soon as well. I think we did everything that I need to do. So let's see what happens when I unpause the game here. Now, since we are starting as Great Britain, we complete a lot of our objectives for the Hegemony Objective. We are already a colonial power, so we completed this one. We have completed our first objective, and now we have African colonies. Need to get a colony on Africa that spans the entire state region. Now we are trying to do this over here. Need to get 2 alliances. I don't think a vassal counts, so... rank is greater or equal to a major power. Need to maintain subjects. Well, we already have this, so this will complete instantly. And we need to be the greatest power, so when we unpause the video, a lot of these things are going to complete. Maintain subjects is complete. And now we just need to get to the end date and control half of the global population. Then we are the hegemon. Okay. Now, soon we will get the pop-up over here. We have something over there. We don't care about it, I think. Bremen, no. We do have some influence. I think I'm very happy with a Prussian ally. And oh, the last thing I need to show is the achievements for this run. We are going for... We are not amused. Starting as Great Britain, expel French diplomats while having cordial or better relations. So we need to get good relations with France and then just expel the diplomats. So we're gonna do that one. We have anarchy in the UK. Starting as Great Britain, have an anarchist form of government. So that's something that we need to do. We need to do the hegemon objective. And I think that is it. Maybe we can do this one, but I don't think so. We go to anarchy, we are not amused, and our main objective. So let's improve relations with France. Who would have thought that I would improve relations with France? I didn't. I guess I'm also going to improve with Austria. Okay, we are spending everything. Let's see how our private things are doing. The capitalists are investing in a railway in Jamaica. Don't know how long this is going to take. We are getting 30.6 in the investment pool at the moment. Now, when these construction sectors are built, we have to start getting maybe some more groceries. Okay, the elections are done. Let's have a look what our government can be. We have a 70 legitimate government when I pick this. So let's just go over it. Do we still have a chance to get public schools? Yes. Okay, let's get the public schools going. Any buildings that we still can change their production methods from, we can make ceramics. And I mean, we will make less glass, but we are gonna get more porcelain. And we have the dyes, so I think we're gonna put that on. Let's have a look here. We cannot change anything of this. We have the dye workshop. We're making luxury furniture. We can make even more luxury furniture, but is that worth it? More shopkeepers. That's actually not bad. I'm a fan of running everything on the highest possible thing and then just fix the economy. I think that is the best way to play. Just fixing and fixing. Okay, that is all done. We have chemical plants already. Making fertilizer and dynamites. So I guess we are also using dynamites already. Steel, motor, shipyards. Iron industries. We have market squares, gas street lights. We can make public trams. We will do free churches. We have an arts academy already. We'll do this one. We can go to the philosophy department and get way more innovation. Absolutely. We are not going to get any clergymen anywhere. So the only thing that I can build is the Big Ben. We get prestige and we get a 1% throughput modifier. %1 throughput per level. Let's see what that means. Can I do the exploit? I think the exploit is done. I don't think I can get 10 levels of Big Ben. At least I don't see it in this list anymore. No, you cannot do it anymore. Okay, that's really good, I guess. So we get some prestige and throughput. Let's queue the Big Ben in. Now the rural buildings. Yeah, we can do anything over here. Let's just make that a mixture. Let's keep it how it is. You are using everything you can. You are using everything you can. So we already have the atmospheric pump for our mines. They are not using any transportation yet. Don't have enough. Let's not use any transportation. It will also fire people. We have the plantations, coffee, tea, tobacco, sugar, banana. We have the logging camps. We can make some hardwood. I think we need to make hardwood. The fishing buildings can make more fish. Let's make them more. Let them make more fish. The merchants owning them. Then we have those subsistence farms. We can still build cotton, silk, dyes, and rice. So you are telling me that I don't have my own dye? I don't have my own dyes. They are part of my countries that are in my market. Interesting. I would love to have my own dye plantations. Okay. Yeah, if it's listed here, then we can build it. I mean, we can build silk in Gibraltar. Really? On the rock? Yeah, we also own Gibraltar over here. And apparently there is a silk plantation over there. And we can build this in our African colonies that we will have to start colonizing. Which we are doing right now over here. When we have the malaria prevention, we will go to Igbo. Because there's only normal malaria and there are a lot of people there that can work on our plantations. Okay. Interesting. Let's have a look at the building. So we are building construction sectors. Do I want to go to war? The question. Well, we just completed the philosophy department. We get the university's throughput boost, so our technology is going up. Thanks to our production method that I changed. So we are going to 91 innovation. So we are already almost at our maximum. The Netherlands is colonizing Ivory Coast. Oh. Maybe we should start colonizing before it's all going away. Let me start the Igbo one. So we have all our interests now active. And you can see that we can only colonize over here. We cannot colonize anywhere else because there are claims. We could go over here in Congo. There is some normal malaria provinces that we can take. You can also not start a colony anymore where there is severe malaria. It's not possible. You need quinine before you can even start it. I guess I'm just gonna colonize these ones. Like this. The French and the Dutch are going over there. I could colonize Togo as well. Ooh, it's gonna be one big mess, I think. Okay, what is going to be the war that we are gonna do? Do I just capture the Cape Colony? Oh yeah, you can now, I think, see whatever is going to be here, like oil and stuff. Now, there is a bug in the game where you can just see all the buildings even if they will never come. That is a known issue. The known issues are on the forums for this build. But there is gold, eventually, I think. Does this also tell us that we have possible gold mines? Yeah, but there will be no gold mines over there. But there will be gold here, we know that. So, if I just annex you... I think we can do this. So, let's annex this country. Start our first war. They should fear everything. At the start we also have a defensive pact with Portugal, by the way. With all kinds of puppets, as you can see. Raising concerns. The petite bourgeoisie have expressed their concerns about government decisions clearly favoring the industrialists. Well, that is something I would like to do more. I think I can click... No, I want to do this one. I want to keep this bonus active. Not that we are using it right now. Okay, can I put you somewhere? No, I can't. Okay. I think we are almost done with the construction thing. Oh, France is declaring a rivalry. I should have ended the rivalry. Because we need to get France cordial. Well, I guess France will not be cordial for a while. I had to stop that. Yeah, too late. I had to stop the rival thing there. Now Prussia is cordial to us. Maybe he will become my first ally. What is this? Russia wants to trade agreement. I'm not a fan of trade agreements because they give less tariffs. Okay, we have to start building more things. So the private constructions are a railway and a whaling station in the highlands. And the aristocrats are investing in cotton plantation in the British Niger Delta. So they are going over here. And they want to make our own cotton. Yeah, cotton is pretty expensive. We do have some isolated things, I think, soon. We don't need to trade porcelain anymore because we are making our own. The home countries need a railroad. Let's build 3 of them. That is our government building queue. A big band takes a long time. And there we go. The Hanoverian succession is completed. Hanover is now on their own. Let's see what this is. The coronation of Queen Victoria. The king is dead with the ascension of his young niece Victoria. The realm rejoices and the crown of Hanover passes outside of British control. Long may she reign. God save the Queen. He gets 50 popularity. Breaks the personal union between Hanover and Great Britain. And the members of the Hanoverian Customs Union leave our economic sphere. Boom. So, that is all gone. Now we have Queen Victoria on our throne. We will care about you for a long time. I don't want to get rid of her. Absolutely not. Now our income seems to be doing very well. Our investment pool is slowly draining down because we are using a little bit more than we are putting in. That is completely fine. So, the whaling station in the Highlands is almost built. It's built right now. And there it is. So people can start working here. And because that happened, we have the whaling industry. Dangerous business. The efficiency of whaling stations in Highlands has proved to have a dangerous counterpart, and that has become common. Yes. But we can make Mr. Cockburn, who is an admiral. We can make him more popular. Then the petite bourgeoisie gets popular. And we get less... Oh, but it shines! More whaling output. Yep, just more whaling output. Okay, they are funding for a railway, and it should start getting into here. We're building all the railways. I wonder why this is 80. It must be because the private pool is not using it. That we are at 60 out of 80, because we are using all our room. I think. Let's see, the War of Cape Colony has broken out. We have to naval invade him. Can I promote you? How are you? Reckless? Do we have a better general for England? Oh, there are 3 options now. Defensive strategist and reserved. We have an experienced colonial administrator. What? As a ruler? We get colonial growth speed. Yeah, but he cannot be a ruler. Morale recovery is nice. Minus 50% morale loss and pillager. What do we have now? Just a normal one. You have 10% more offense and 5 here. You do have a blunder chance though. I don't know if that is good, but let's promote you. We have 75 troops. And we will naval invade over here with you. Oh, they give a mobilization thing now. Okay. We will increase the military wages. Interesting. Do I improve relations with the Russians? I think I will. I mean, France will be my rival anyway. Unfortunately. There's a revolution brewing. Oh yeah, the church don't want their religious schools to be taken away from them. Makes sense. And let's get our ports built. In all the isolated states. The Niger Delta and South Cameroon. There we go. Then we can click that away. Yeah, we are working on that soon, and ammunition is expensive. And we haven't mobilized, I know. This is getting... And we also know that one. Okay. Well, that was the starting episode, guys. Thanks for watching. In the next episode, we will take the Cape Colony so we can start colonizing more of Africa. We're gonna do this way more often with our colonies, but I wait for them to combine to one. For example, Australia can maybe form. Then we can annex Australia, and then we can colonize these bits, and that's what I will try to do. Make sure to like and subscribe, and then I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.